Hi everybody, this is Sabrina, well known as Work the Way to Go by my sweet Christian mom. As you know, I'm that young Christian lady on my new channel called God's People with a Plan. But no, really, this is really serious. This message is from Mr. Anthony Joshua, but um, you know, other people can hear this in reference to becoming a child of God Almighty's. Um, and so, Mr. Anthony Joshua, um, I just send you a few messages on social media. And when I said in the boxing video that I want to talk to you outside of boxing, without being on social media, I really did mean that. But, you know, this is because, like I say, I care about really what happens to you, and it's for real. This is a serious thing. It ain't about the cameras, it ain't about credit, it ain't about views and YouTube and all of that, stuff. It's about where is your soul going to be for eternity. And so, what I want to say is I want you to think about this. Allah and Elijah Muhammad are human beings. And so, you know that a human being has to be created by being in a woman's womb. Well, God Almighty, if you look in the Bible, it says that, and I can't teach a man, but I'm explaining this to you for the sake of sharing Christ with you, and I can do that. Um, God Almighty always was, always will be. He was never created. He always was, and he never started. He always was. So now, how can a human being that was created, Elijah Muhammad, be mightier than God Almighty when he was created, but God Almighty was not? And I'm telling you this so you can think about it, because I'm not saying all of them. Some of the people I know that serve Islam and are Muslims are some of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. But this is also the reason why I care that they're not deceived. And if you really just think about it, you'll see that what he's saying doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean he's a terrible guy, but it's just that what he's believing and trying to get you to believe is not the truth, and it's not even possible. You know, so I mean, my number is 443-682-1273. Call me if you want to talk about, you know, salvation and maybe a few other things, but this is the most important thing. All right. God bless.